Good afternoon, everyone. It's Kathy with Plan Happy with Me. And if this is your first visit here, welcome. And if you are a repeat planner friend, thank you for coming back and checking out what I'm doing with my old original Happy Planner sticker books. This is called the Stargazer. Most of everything we're going to be using comes out of here. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you're new here, I use the teacher planner as a tracker. And I put my categories on the side and the days of the week at the top. So we're going to go ahead and start with the days of the week. I decided to go with this blue color this time. I don't know if I have enough. So we're just going to gently press it down and kind of figure out what we're doing from there. Okay. So I may have to move that one up there to the center. I do have undo if I have to, but I'm really hoping that I can just kind of stretch this out and make what I have be enough. And that's probably not going to be the case. So let's see, we'll put this one here. We can move that down so that those three fit there. Can we get two to fit here? And that will be good. Maybe so. Okay. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and make these more permanent. And we're going to move this one down a bit so that the extra will fill in. And of course, this went ahead and sucked itself all the way down. So we're going to lift it very gently. I do have undo. I do have undo to kind of make that fit. And I just pushed that one down. That wasn't too smart now, was it? I use the back of my hands as sticker holders. I know I have seen a lot of people on YouTube do that. I think it's just a natural flow of things. We need to get it off and still have a safe place for it. Yeah, that works really good. Okay, so I am going to trim that stuff off in a little bit. Now, the next thing we're going to do is put my days of the week and my numbers. So I am kind of reversing the order here. My day of the week is going to be smaller, and my number, and this too I had to create. So I'm not loving it, but I'm living with it. Okay, then we have Tuesday, and that would be the 3rd. Wednesday, the T's are really big here, so that was the best I could do with that. Okay, Thursday, Friday is also big, tall I should say, right? I hope everybody's enjoying the weather where they're at. We actually have some sunshine and it kind of feels nice, almost like spring is really here. My sister, though, lives about an hour and a half, 2 hours away towards the foothills, and she was snowed in. She sent me a picture of her car. You couldn't find her car. She had it dug out a little bit so you could see it in the photo, but she got buried. So they didn't have PG&E for several days, but they had some kind of source for heat. But I'm curious about her food in the refrigerator. So now we have our dates on there, and I like it. It looks really good. Now this is not February, March, so we're going to put March over here. And I don't think I have to do that. I'm not using this color, so it goes back in the book. And then we'll do the sides. Now for this one, these are for the monthly so that the date can still show. A lot of people tend to hide that cutout. It doesn't bother me. I don't mind it at all. They both have gold crystals in the corners. So I don't think I'm going to put them anywhere near so we're going to put these as the top category. And I'm going to push it over just a little bit because I might want to do something in this corner. I don't know yet. I'm not 100% certain. So I'm going to put that there. Then the middle one is always kind of a paper sticker because I just cover the center here. This is my deco column row. So I just want something that follows my deco in the center there. Okay, and that's why I didn't put the gold in the center, near the center, because I kind of want it to be a little more farther away. I don't think I have anything that is, this one might be a little bit crooked. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go with that. Now the top row, these are stickers I already made. This says gratitude. And then this one is the family schedule. That one might be a little bit crooked. Get it done. Goes next to family schedule. Okay. And that is how I set up the tracker part of the paper. It's coming along quite nicely. Okay, this is kind of that dark blue color up there. I don't think I have very much of it, but we're going to see what we can do with it. Okay, that's better, but it's really skinny. That tearing it really took it off. Okay, so let's see if we have enough. It's going to be tight. And then we'll just cover it with other things. And then 2, we'll put the other washi on the bottom because I don't think I have enough. Well, maybe if we're very close with careful with our extra stuff, we might be able to get 2 on there. Hey, look at that. Okay. I like it much better now. Much better. Okay, so let's clean this one up because it's got a really long tail. And I don't know if I've shared it before too many times, but I always take a piece of scrap. Just put my scrap on there, and then it's just really easy to get it off your finger. Okay, so now, we should probably clean this up too, right? Okay, get these up, and then we can work on the rest of it. Okay, so let's go with our decor down the center. Now, I love what this says, live by the sun and love by the moon. It definitely fits, but it's clearly too long. So what I'm thinking is, I love this moon, and I think I'm going to save it, because if you cut the moon off, then it affects, and you can't really cut the sun off. So we're just going to keep it. So on this day, I know that my grandson gets out early on the Wednesday. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, he gets out early on Wednesday, and I just realized I didn't put those on here. So let's put those on here. Okay, these are just initials, so I know who is doing what that day, and I put one on each side of the disc so that my eyes just are happier. So we're going to do that and that, and then we'll do with these in a minute. So then I have this one. My grandson on Wednesday gets out of school early. So we're going to use this here to remind me of that. I like to stick it in a box because then it kind of stands out. Okay, and then let's go with decorating the center part. I really want to use the crystals, but they're kind of big. So I think we're just going to do that. And we have a Saturn and a moon. We're going to do that. We have a smaller crystal. Should we do that? Kind of like that there. I have this one that says chase your dreams. So, you know, maybe we'll put the smaller crystal somewhere else. We can put the quote here right into the moon. Chase your dreams. And I like that it repeats that. So let's see. I have lots of stars. I even have more in the book. Oh, here, see, look, lots of stars. I'm wondering, can we put a crystal here? We can, but I think it's going to look funny because I don't have any more. So we can, let's save this one for a minute. Let's put a few of these stars around. We can do that. And I think I want to put the stars, constellations, like this. I like the march there, even over the march. What if we put this here, cut it, and then put it on the other side? Didn't cut that very well. Oh. But we're going to go here, just about here with it. So it kind of looks like it's going across. I do want to use all of these stars, so we're going to kind of just work them in here. Yeah. Okay. That one's got a nice big space. So does that one. So let's put that one there. And then we've got these here. I bet you can hear that road noise. You know what? That just occurred to me. That could be a problem. So let's do this. Yeah. Put one here. There we go. Oh, more stars. My dog likes to take his toys outside, and he just doesn't learn that he can't do that. We'll put this one here. And I'm thinking, yeah. And then we have this collection here, this constellation. What if we were to put it like this? Nah. And then the small crystals could go here. I know I have big crystals over here. Let's see what we can find. I really wanted to use this one too, but it is really big. I could cut it, but I want this one here. Let's see, what if we move this over here? Okay, and what if we put this here and cut that? Okay. I think it's the only blue one I have, so I'm not going to be able to put it on anything else. So we're just going to remove that. Yeah, I can live with that. And I don't think we have a place for this. Hang on, please. Okay, so I made an adjustment, turned a few things around. I think I'm going to look and see. I think I have more stars. I definitely would like a few more in here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this long piece off here because we cut it on the other side. That'll just give a little better balance. Most of the time I don't worry about it. I kind of like it that it goes over, but since we cut this one, I think we needed to cut this one. And then, so let's just see. I don't think I have more stars now that I think about it. Let's just see. That's not the right color. Okay. I think that is it. But that's okay. I might have stars in another place that I can look if I really, really want them. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay. All right. So then I'm glad I took that piece off because I didn't like it. Okay, so then to get it done, I really don't do a lot. Now, with this section here, oh, I forgot I had this. I was going to try and get it in there. Yeah, no, it's the right colors. Let it go, see what stays. But I think I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I'm just curious. What if I did this week? Normally I separate all this, but I'm thinking I'm going to try it differently this week. We're just going to put these on here because they're already cut. They're pretty much lined up to where they fit perfectly in the spacing. They're really close. Stress is a little high, but they're really close. And I'll just put my dots on there. Now what won't work is the mood is, I can just put it down here. Because if they were the other way around, it would be perfect. Stress and then mood. Because then I could put the emoji right under it and it would be good to go. All right, so the only other thing I need to put here now is the dots. Let's just do two blue ones. Now these dots are from Live Love Posh, the March collection from the Seasonal Love book. I use dots from wherever if they're the right color, because color is more important to me than where they came from. And that might be kind of snobbish, and I am a color snob, self-professed. It has to match. I didn't like the green because it was not green. It's really, this is definitely green, but it's more of a, I don't know. To me, I look at it and I don't see green. I see teal. But when you put green up to it, it clearly is the right color. So anyways, we're getting there. Four more dots. And then I have this section covered. What I don't have is just, okay, so I definitely am not going to be able to do it this way in the future unless I make some changes to the sticker, because there's very little space there for me to write my leg cramps information. But they have been getting a little better, so maybe I won't need them very much this week. And this is the first week of March, so it's doing pretty good. Okay, I like it. Get it done doesn't really get anything because I just fill it in as I go. This, I need it to say, I don't really want to write this in pencil. 130 Adam. Okay. And gratitude doesn't have anything up there. So let's take out that page that was a full sheet of stickers and see if we can put a little bit of sprinkling of stuff. And I think I'm going to do the same sprinkling with Get It Done. Okay, that noise that you hear is the cat who can't decide if she wants to be in or out. So right now, she's going to be out. Okay, so we're going to put this here. And then I think I like this one. We're going to put it here. Maybe too big. Let's do that here like this. And then here is a, let's do this one. It's very different. This is from the Stargazer book. So if you have this book and you haven't been using it, why? It basically has this blue-green color and a pinky magenta color palette. It's very pretty. You know what? We have a big gap here between the 6 and the S. Yeah, that's too big there. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do this upside down in an angle so that we can use both sides there. And let's go with this one and see if we can't stick it up there between the 6 and the S. Yeah, it's still a little big. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, no, it has to come down. I don't like it. Of course, it wants to tear the paper. Of course. Because there is a paper sticker under it, not just paper. But I think we're okay there because it just looks... Here, can we add this? What about putting this here? Okay, I can live with that. And then maybe one little thing there. I have this dark one, but we already used it at the top, so not sure that's the right application. Let's see. We can do that. And then maybe something down here. I like this one because it's different, but it's kind of going the wrong way. What if we did this? Okay, I think that's good. Okay, then let's see. That's gratitude. Get it done. And the schedule. I think that's it, ladies and gents. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please consider like, subscribe, maybe even share the video with some of your friends. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.